there are some things you gotta do before you mess it up. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it is really easy to mess up some Thanksgiving food. You get it one time a year and you gotta make sure it's all worth it. Like the food you eat and everything, you gotta get the most out of it. There's so much food there, it's a whole feast. And I want you to eat every single little thing and be satisfied. How many Thanksgiving meals have you had and you were not able to eat all the food because, well, maybe it was taken up already, someone ate the whole plate being all greedy and big back shit, Think about a time where there was that one thing you wanted to try, but you always have this one big back in your family who pretty much eats it all up before you can get a good bite out of it. Maybe it's the dressing, maybe it's the pumpkin pie, who knows what it is. But you get that one food and it's all gone. You got that one big back who had his whole freaking plate filled with it. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. Because here's what we're gonna do. Because I want you to make sure you get everything out of those meals. And here's the thing. We're gonna show you how to get the most amount of food out of a Thanksgiving meal. And what to expect out of a Thanksgiving day. Because I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of, it happens once a year. We all get mixed up on what we wanna do. But I'm gonna tell you right now on what the best thing to do is. That don't even sound right. Let's get to the first one right here. Look, the Coke, the Pepsi, the whatever that's carbonated, get it out. Get it out of there. It's gonna make you not be able to eat anymore. The carbonated drinks are just gonna bloat your stomach. That's all it's gonna do. And you know what? It's gonna make you eat a lot less. And you might get full faster. So that means the other half of the things that you could have ate, like the dressing, the turkey, well, you should have had that on your first plate, and everything else, maybe the ham, they're all gonna be taken out of the menu because you're full already out of that one plate. Get some water. Water is not bad. And I'd say juice as maybe a little alternative option, but really just drink water. Because you know what you're really there for? You're there for the food. The pioneers did not survive off of carbonated drinks and juice. Overall, just have some water with you. Because you know what? That will be one of the things that will get you to eat more too. Get everything you want, but keep the serving small. The turkey, get the turkey. Make sure it's smaller though. Get the ham, make sure it's small. And Lord forbid you get the dressing, because if you get the dressing, that's just carbs. So you know what that's gonna do? It's gonna bloat your stomach more also. Don't get me wrong, I am a fan of dressing, or I don't know if you have dressing or you have, stuffing. Regardless, just make sure you get a little of each. And then after you consume that first pile, get another pile and make sure you eat what you really wanted to eat more of. That way, after you finish that plate, well, you enjoyed what you really wanted to enjoy. And now when the third plate comes around, then you can really eat what you want to eat. And the best part about it is if you're drinking water and doing this, you could actually be able to make room for dessert. Like an apple pie, sweet potato pie, pecan pie, which I hate pecan pie. I've never had it, but that shit sounds gross. And maybe even Cool Whip. Who knows? You might have time for all of them. If you eat early, there's a higher chance that you'll have more room to eat again. Let's say it starts at 1 o'clock. Okay, you eat at 1. Now, you're done eating, you had your full servings and everything. Now, maybe you go outside, let it digest. Now, in a couple more hours, you'll have more room for some food. You might not eat a lot, but everyone's already ate, everyone's ate. So now, there's enough room for you to go check and see what else is there. So after you finish your maybe 3 servings worth of food, now you could go back and get one more extra serving so you can really get your food's worth out of it. That was pretty much it though. This should go without saying, but do not eat anything before Thanksgiving. Unless, you're a diabetic and you pretty much have to. Don't even get chips, don't get nothing. Do not, because you know what that's gonna do? That's gonna make you get a little bit more full faster. I don't care if it's chips, I don't care if it's an apple, save all that for Thanksgiving. And you're gonna wanna eat a lot for the first round. Don't. Remember the plan. Eat a little for the first one, get your full filling of it, and then the second one, splurge out on the things you really like. Because I'm telling you, you wanna eat as much as you can, and make sure water's right next to it to swallow it all down. Because that's what's gonna be necessary. And just for the sake, I don't wanna make this a whole nother topic, I'm just gonna tell you this. Make sure you use the bathroom after. You're gonna need to use the bathroom if you want some extra food. And I just didn't feel like I needed to mention that as a whole nother topic. So use the bathroom if you maybe wanna get some more food, and please, courtesy flushes. So I pretty much said everything I had to say to make sure your turkey Thanksgiving is gonna be the absolute But I need to make sure you know a couple things about proper Thanksgiving etiquette. First off, you're gonna have neighbors out there, or not neighbors, but your family out there who always wanna say some sly shit, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's always gonna happen, especially if you're the youngest in the family. Get over it. And you're only seeing them one time a month. Don't let that ruin the whole thing. Look, they might say some out-of-pocket things at first, but don't let it ruin the time. If you really feel the need to correct them, don't let that ruin the time. Come on now. I get it. Trust me. I have family who always tries to say something that really pisses me off, but you gotta save that for a different time. If you don't want to ruin Thanksgiving because you feel some type of way, or they made you feel some type of way, save that for after. Because that's just the time we all want to get together and feel things, you know? Feel, family, eat, and just talk to each other. We don't want to yell, scream, or anything like that. It's almost like breaking up with your girlfriend on Valentine's Day. You just don't do that. Why would you do that? Like, come on. Don't ever do that. I mean, square up, man. Square up. Last thing I want to say is enjoy the food. Enjoy the food and enjoy family. I don't know what everyone's situation is like and how it goes. Maybe you don't meet at home. Maybe you go to a restaurant. All I just want to tell you is that enjoy the time. Regardless if you hate them, you love them, enjoy this moment. This moment is sacred and precious for you. And maybe the family, even if you don't like the family. But enjoy the time. Have fun, eat good, turkey's good. Let me know how your turkey is. Let me know your experience. Maybe your craziest turkey experience there. Because actually, I don't know. I just go to my grandma's house. We enjoy it. That's it. And that's pretty much all we do. I got to go because my fan always likes to go off. So, especially when I'm trying to make a video. I love y'all so much. Have a great day. Enjoy the Thanksgiving. And tell me what you ate. Time where there was that one thing you want to try, but you know, you always have this one big back in your family who pretty much eats it all up before you can get a good bite out of it, or a good, not that either. Because I want you to make sure you get everything out of those meals. And let me get into it. Get mixed up on what we want to do, but I'm gonna tell you right now on what the best thing to do is. That doesn't sound right. Those carbonated drinks are only gonna blow up your stomach even more, and half of it is just gonna be air, and the other half is gonna be, well, burped right out of you. I'm not making any sense. And I'm telling you right now, the pioneers didn't survive off of carbonated drinks and water. They carbonated drinks and juice. What? Look, this is just a side item because I pretty much said everything I had to say. No, I'm not gonna add that in. And maybe the family, even if you don't like the family, but enjoy the time. Things going off. Now I really gotta cancel the video. Not cancel it, but shut it down.